Welcome to Sunday Night Baseball here on Sticky Bleachers, live from Queens, New York. I am Cory from Sticky Bleachers.
I'm Bob, here with you tonight.
And it's going to be a very good one between Washington and New York. We'll take a look at the lineups as we get started here. We are just minutes away from the first pitch. And here we are. Taylor up first for Washington. Harvey pitching for New York. And he starts things off with a base hit all the way to the wall in right. He makes a heavy turn and going for two, slides in, and he is out.
Wow.
Whoa, fast start, Bob.
That was a very fast start. It looked like he had a surefire double there, but that was a great throw by Harper in right field. Or, I'm sorry, that was a great throw by Kadire in right field.
Yes, Escobar quickly 1-1.
Oh, two.
Harvey working fast tonight.
Yes, he is. He looks like he got a quick pace there. He's definitely not wasting any time.
Yes, I would say the commissioner will be happy to see the pace of this game already because it looks like it's going to be 2 up and 2 down here as he pops out to second.
There'll be no
Harper is up next.
Oh, Harper flies right out to Kadire, and that's it for the top of the first. No hits, or 1 hit, sorry, no runs.
Wow, less than 1 minute into this game, too. We are already here to the bottom of the first. Murphy is leading it off for New York for the home team, and he will go down 0-2 early.
Oh, Murphy with a pop fly to Escobar. And Escobar calls it. And now we have 1 out.
Murphy not looking happy. Tears coming out as he sprinted back to his dugout.
Kadire running on that bad leg. He just came off the DL today.
Yes, and there's the quick 6-3 put out quickly. 2 down here in the bottom of the first. David Wright up next.
I can tell you. We got a quick pace. No one's going to get a letter today.
Yes, look at that. 3 up, 3 down, 3 up, 3 down, and already we are heading to inning number 2 with Zimmerman for Washington. Ooh, just outside off the corner. Let's see if he gets that call the whole night. He's going to have to work his way in, but we've got a base hit. This one's to the wall. Is he going to make a heavy turn? No, he is not going to chance the arm.
No, I don't think so. Not after that opening double there. He's going to take his single and be happy. Zimmerman getting the rare start in center field today. Bit of an odd move by Matt Williams there, but, you know, seems to work out. That's a long, deep drive. That's going to reach the stands. And was that, I believe that was Harper?
That was a no-doubter. Yes, that was a no-doubter all the way.
So now we got a quick 2-0 lead for Washington. Harvey giving up the long ball. Oh, and just misplayed there by Murphy. I don't know what was going on there. Maybe a bad hop or something, but...
Yes, and he's safely in easily with the double, but very, very reachable ball. And just like that, we have a threat for a big inning here as Ugla is also going to get one through the infield.
I tell you, the Mets normally have pretty good defense, but those are 2 mental errors right there by Murphy at second.
Yeah, well, now the outfielders doing their part, getting the ball in on those flies and knocking them out, throwing them out at second and keeping them at first, but the infield not able to keep it in front of them.
And I can tell you, man, wow, shortstop Flores, where was he on that one? It looks like they're just kind of all over the place. They don't even know where to go for the ball. They're not getting good reads.
Yes, and getting aggressive. The throw home is not going to be in time. 4 runs already here in this inning. Nobody out at the top of the second. Time for alarm, Bob.
Yeah, absolutely. Now you got Strasburg up at the plate with no outs. And a little blooper, that's a dangerous play. Well, the fielder got it, but still. Base clearing double by the number 8 hitter. You never like that.
Yes, back to the top of the order. Here's Taylor trying to make some noise. He's going to get one into center, and he will get under it, though. That will be 2 down.
You see the 2 hands there? That's a textbook play right there. 2 hands. And he called for it.
Yeah, we learned that in Little League.
Yep.
Call for 2 hands, make the grab.
Oh,
no showy, just squeeze it.
Bad read there by the left
nice
fielder.
Hop. He gets it right over the third baseman on a really sharp hop there.
And I wouldn't have thrown home there. I think he had a chance at him at second there. That was should have hit the cutoff guy.
I agree. Should have pushed up before he threw.
Yeah, that's absolutely what he should have done. And another one, he'll get a chance to end the inning here. Well, that was a rough top of the second there for New York. See if they can respond with the bats.
Yes, 3 minutes into this game, and it's 5-0 visitors.
It's a way to get started right there. Base hit to left field.
That's right. Get them on, get them over, get them in. They can eat into this. It's still early in this game. Hard to believe with the score.
With this pace, man, we could be in for a real barn burner.
Yes, Darna taking a swing at the ball in the dirt, way out in front of that one. I don't know what's wrong with his timing tonight.
Oh, but he got a base hit in the left and a poor play by the left fielder. Let's see if they can capitalize, be aggressive on the base pass. And they do. Runners at second and third with no outs. It's the way they wanted the offense to respond.
And so now they have a threat going here in the bottom of the second. I hope everybody took the over tonight.
Yes,
because this might be a high-scoring ball game that we have in front of us here.
But Pop Fly will see if it's long enough to get the runner in. It should. He takes off. Here comes the throw, and it's not going to be in time. 5-1. That was a nice job by Curtis Granderson there.
Yes, that was closer than I thought it was going to be, and I would attribute that to his arm.
Right. We know he's
almost got it in on the fly. I think 5 years ago, Curtis Granderson could have got that one in on the fly. What do you think, Bob?
Well, who knows? Yeah, probably. Absolutely 5 years ago. Well, there's a double to left center there, and that'll score another run. And here's the shortstop, Lagares.
Yep, still in trouble. This is a little popper, though. Infield fly rule not in effect.
And Matt Harvey up here. Not a bad hitter, for pitchers. Foul ball.
Yep. Average of 0.000 here on... according to our stats experts.
Little dribbler back to Strasburg, and that'll end the inning. Well, the Mets get 2 hits on, 6 hits? Or 2 runs on 6 hits?
Yes, interesting count of the hits and errors tonight. I'm not sure if I agree with the official scorekeeper on those numbers. I don't know if we can trust those tonight. But
we'll get some redactions later on, I believe. So
yeah, they have 24 hours to change it. But the one number that we can trust tonight, I think, is the runs scored.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even try to go for first. He knows that one's going to be caught.
You'd like to see hustle, though, out of the player. You got to run it out. You never know if they're going to drop those, especially with the way the second baseman's been playing for the Mets.
Yes, well.
In foul territory.
Here it is again. He's standing there, but yeah, he will foul out, and he's not happy about it. Sprinting back.
Look, no one likes to hit a pop fly. That's understood, but we got to run it out.
And there we go. There's a nice gem at shortstop. Finally.
Nice trying to make it in there for the late night web gems. And that's a quick out to left field there. Up is Kadire. Batting .332 with 10 home runs. Oh, and that was a great play by Strasburg right there.
Oh, yes, beautiful. Wow, he was just coming off his pitching motion and was able to snag that sharp grounder.
Wow, that's in a very efficient inning there for Strasburg. I believe 4 pitches.
Yeah, and I think he'll be happy to have an inning like that, especially with the way things are looking tonight.
Absolutely.
And he's hoping his team can increase this lead.
R.B.I had a nice bounce-back inning last inning, but he gives up the lead-off base hit there to center fielder Moore.
And already looking for trouble here. Strasburg trying to help his own cause. A little swinging bunt. Can they get for 2? No. He'll reach on the fielder's choice, and now he has to run.
Oh, and another base hit to left field. Let's see if he can get him at second. Oh, that was a pretty good heads-up move there. A nice aggressive play by the left fielder.
Yeah, I'm sure you never like to see your star starting pitcher have to slide into second like that.
Yeah, so let's give credit to Strasburg on a nice slide there as well.
I wonder if the coach will have a talk with him tonight in the locker room. Hey, kid.
That's another, wow, that was misplayed by the second baseman and the shortstop. I don't know what ball they were going for. But.
Yes, and now Strasburg's slide is paying off in the form of a run.
Now, I thought the
and
Nats
they are
could have gotten
extending
more
that
runs
lead.
there. That could have been a Little League home run.
Yeah, very interesting the way the infield has been misplaying these balls tonight. Going the wrong direction.
Oh, that's crushed a mile up in the sky. Let's see if it reaches the stands, and it will. Yeah, maybe the Mets players have the over as well in their the way they're playing. It looks like they have the over.
Now, what do you see there? We have 2 defensive players just watching the ball go to their right.
Right. I don't know what they're thinking. It's their ball. They're going for it. They call for it. They got to reach for it.
And why did he cover second? I'm strange as he was covering second as if he was expecting a throw.
Well,
there was no way the short could have got to it.
That's crushed. That's going to be bouncing off the wall there. And sliding into third, and he's safe. Now there, he should have advanced to second on the throw. That would have been runners at second and third, but that's crushed. It's not going to matter anyway. That ball reached
That's
seats.
right. A 3-run smash.
Wow.
So we can forgive a slight base running gaffe there, not advancing to second on that long, slow throw to third. Probably ill-advised throw, but it doesn't matter anyway, as you said. And just like that, Washington is up 11-2.
In the top of the fourth, R.B.I is getting shelled. His defense isn't helping him out at all. They probably could have been out of this inning already.
Yes, easily.
And here's
Ugla trying to get another threat going here with the bases empty.
And right up the middle, and again, there's confusion on the second baseman, shortstop, and center fielder. You just can't have that.
Yeah, there's no way that ball needs to go up all the way to the outfield wall. No way.
That was an Ugla seeing eye single. Okay.
Yes.
And another one. That's what they're doing.
Straight up the middle, and this one's going to go to the wall.
Another Ugla.
And Moore will get to second.
And then he's going to get second and score Ugla from second as well. Now we're 12-2. And
So that's
bats.
2 straight 2-out doubles.
And that's going to drop.
I have to wonder why we haven't had a meeting here, at least a visit to the mound.
Well, Harvey's their ace. You know, he's their workhorse, so and they're probably just going to let him make the decisions here. But this is getting ugly at some point.
Yeah, boy, I don't know. I don't think any amount of keep me in, coach, should help you if you're giving up numbers like this. Clearly, he doesn't have the stuff tonight to keep these Nationals off the base pads.
Absolutely. And finally, the inning comes to an end. Wow.
Mercifully.
17 hits, 8 doubles, 13 runs. Again, some of those might be errors that will be redacted later on, but the Mets, Duda with a long smash. Let's see if it gets out just off the top of the wall.
Ooh.
Hustling all the way, slides into second.
That was about a foot from a solo home run, but they're going to need a lot more than a solo home run to keep this ball game in.
And here's d'Arnaud with a huge blast into the left field seats. That'll, start chipping away.
Yeah, they've got a long hole to dig out of, but that will get a start. Now they're down by 9, 13-4 here. Curtis Granderson that's trying his hand.
There you go. That's back-to-back home runs there for the Mets. And Strasburg, after a nice inning last inning, is giving up 3 well-hit balls.
Yep, he needs to settle in. Maybe he's letting this lead get into his head a little bit.
Maybe. There's an Ugla seeing eye single right there.
Yes, that is an Ugla single. Wow.
Wow. For Wilmer Flores. And they throw into home for some reason.
Lots of confusion out on the field tonight. I don't know, maybe the sun is at a difficult angle for these players.
There's another Ugla seeing eye single. Wow. I tell you, they got to have a defense. They have to have a shift for that. And with no outs, the Mets 3 runs here in the bottom of the fourth. And looks like we're going to have a pitching change here. We're going to have a pinch hitter here, and looks like Harvey's going to be out of the game. Oh, and a nice play there by Ryan Zimmerman.
Nearly doubled him off at second. But smart base running. Heads up to really avoid the double on that one.
Oh, and just down the line, we might have to look at that one here, but they called a fair ball. And we have another run scored. Another double.
Called fair. I don't think we'll have replay here tonight. TV cameras not present here at New York. They're using them for the Yankees game.
And here's Kadire up to bat here. Oh, he swings an inside pitch, but he ropes it to right field. The throw not in time. Runners at first and third. 1 out here.
Throw going to third. Strange to throw it all the way to third.
Yeah.
Interesting choices too by the outfielders.
And we got ourselves a rundown. That was a heads-up play there by Zimmerman at first. That saved a run.
Yes, that was very good. The timing was just right. And they weren't pulling the hit and run, so they had enough room to work around it.
The error by Harper out in right field is going to score another run. So now 13-8, a little more of a ball game here today.
Yes, it is cut off by Strasburg. So there's some heads-up defensive play, but he needs to get things under control.
And inning comes to an end. 6 runs, 11 hits, 8 total. We got a 13-8 game here in the top of the 5th. Got a football game breaking out, Cory.
Fireworks.
And here's
here in Queens, New York. And that's not just the gunshots we can hear from our booth.
Right. We are next to a bunch of auto repair places as well. It might be a muffler engine backfiring. Oh, and an error by Flores over there at shortstop.
Ooh. Bobbled.
Oh, we got Bartolo Colon in there to pitch. And they're getting El Jefe in there for the top of the fifth.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that the choice when you're down 5 runs? Maybe if you just need an inning eater, if you've got a long week ahead of you.
Yeah, that's a good choice there. I mean, Colon is great, and I don't know why they're throwing it into right field there.
The throw goes into right field.
I'm gonna have to.
Is he gonna try to advance to second?
That was the strangest tag I've ever seen. Tag up and run to second.
Throw going into right field
by Colon to get the out at first, and then Duda just throws it into right field for some reason. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them, and it will. The double is laced. They throw home is not going to get in time, and the runner stays at first.
Again, strange choices.
Yeah, again, that Mets defense is not helping them out at all.
No. Let's see if Ugla can get another Ugla single. Ooh, falls for that changeup.
Oh, yeah, we'll count it. That's going to count as an Ugla single right there.
Yep, right up the middle. He's clearly got a bead tonight.
Yeah.
He's got the timing down to rope these balls.
Right back up the middle. Oh, it's a high pop fly. As Harry Carey would say, it's a deep drive. Deep. Caught by Mark Grace at third.
Almost out of the infield. 14-8 here, 14 minutes into this game. Washington with a comfortable lead, but I would say no lead is safe on a night like this. Granderson taking the plate.
We'll see how Strasburg responds. After he gave up a couple of runs, he had a nice inning, and then of course, he gave up 6 last inning, and not starting off well with a single there. For Duda. Here's Wilmer Flores. And he hits a pop fly foul in territory. Let's see, he'll reach the seats. 0-1 count. Duda always hustling. I saw he was tagging up there, just in case.
Yeah, he was ready. He was ready.
Oh. There's a high pop fly. Looks like Ugla's under it. And he got it for the out.
They will take care of business.
See, at this point, I'd like to see the Mets take more pitches. See, they're Strasburg. You know, this is later in the game for him, so they could definitely get to him if they see more pitches. They're swinging at that.
Colon's going to stay in this game and eat the innings up.
Exactly. But Strasburg has a nice inning and gets out of it with only the base hit.
Yes, a rare 0 going up on this game.
See if he can get it done with the bat here, Strasburg. 2-0 count. And a pop fly to left field.
Strasburg running it out. Never know what's going to happen.
Again, you like the hustle.
Finally, a conventional play does happen with a routine fly ball caught in left.
Hit very well, but right at Wilmer Flores out there. Or Juan Lagares. And a grounder to Colon and a nice 1-2-3 inning in the Mets there. Back-to-back zeros. We haven't seen that in a couple innings.
Yes, defense finally starting to open their eyes a little bit.
Strasburg's definitely losing some of his fastball. It was a 52-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yep, surprised. That's like a ceremonial first pitch speed. What do you think?
Yeah. But, you know, changing speeds, and that ball's crushed by Kadir. That's going to reach the seats, folks. Way gone.
Yeah, that one was almost out onto Queens Boulevard.
And almost made it to the Bronx.
I think they can hear us where they've decided to requisition all of our television cameras tonight and our replay cameras.
And that's a pop fly to the left field, and Moore's under it. Here's Duda with a nice single the last time he was up. Does the same thing, right down the right field line. Let's see if he can stretch that into 2. Harper not hustling whatsoever to get over there.
And who is that up against the wall in the infield? Can you see?
Up against the wall in the infield there.
Running up against the wall in the infield, that's got to be the second baseman, Ugla, running up towards the dugout as the ball was in the corner. Not sure what he was trying to cover. Maybe backing up a throw to first. Strange choice.
Yeah, well, he's got vision problems, so he might have been just completely blind. Who knows? But Harper with a long fly ball into the seats there. Takes balls.
Sun doing funny things here tonight in Queens, New York.
Well, you get that twilight phase of the night when, you know, the sun's going down, all the lights are still shining a little bit, so it can be very tough.
Yes, and Harper's got that classic eye makeup that he can always take care of problems.
Right, the Ultimate Warrior application of eye black.
Yes, R.I.P. Ooh, nice comebacker.
Yes, Cologne, he's
nice snag.
He's nimble for a big guy, and he's got this one. Look at this. He's going to call for it here. Nice. Well, again, that was a nice inning there by Cologne, and that's why you bring him in. You know, he's going to...
Yep, he's earning his steak dinner tonight.
I believe every night he earns his steak dinner. There's a 31-mile-an-hour changeup there by Strasburg. He's definitely losing it.
Well, when your fastball's at 56,
I know, 20-mile-an-hour
that 31
difference.
changeup is going to look pretty slow coming in there. It's going to be like a pumpkin floating in.
He's throwing about school zone speed limits speeds here.
Yeah, Granderson able to get a beat on it and rip it into left, and
that
Flores
is going to be gone. Crushed it, Wilmer Flores. And man,
yes, when you're throwing in just barely in the double digits, probably not too difficult for your opponents to get a beat on it. And we are going to bring in Scherzer.
Now this is a bit of a surprising move because I mean, we're in the top of the sixth here, bottom of the seventh.
Yes, bottom seven.
I mean, obviously he's effective, but you got to save him for other games as well.
Yeah, well, and Cologne coming out.
This isn't important.
For Tejada.
Yeah. In a pop fly, I mean, Scherzer getting the job done, as he is one to do.
Yeah, a little bit of strategy here, maybe.
This is a very important game. These are two division rivals. So pulling out all the stops here.
Maybe it's okay to use a little bit of that arm. They've got a traveling day tomorrow.
Okay.
They've got the night game tonight. They're on the road tomorrow, heading on.
Here comes in Familia.
So 7 innings in this game in 18 minutes. The commissioner will be proud.
Is crushed. Home run. Washington Nationals.
Yes, that was a no-doubter. And Washington extending that lead. New
15-9.
York was chipping away at it a little bit.
Ugla almost with the seeing Ugla there, but reached the shortstop.
Just came close. Let's see if Moore can make the Ugla happen.
The Ugla the other way. Kind of.
There you go. The Ugler way.
Definitely looks ugly. And he's out at second there.
Oh, they threw out Ugla. Ugla lumbering a little bit to second on a ball out of the infield that should have been an easy single. Becomes a fielder's choice.
Swings at a ball in the dirt.
Ooh. That's
but
dirty.
He's right on that there. With 2 outs, let's see. Interesting. No strikeouts tonight. So, there is an Ugla. Right there.
There's an Ugla. Players are putting the wood on the ball, and I tell you, they are not waiting. As you said before, they are not taking pitches to wait to see what these pitchers have. They are going after the first pitch.
Absolutely. Wow, that ball's crushed high, but I think it's playable. Let's see if it stays in the stadium, and it's gone.
Now we'll go on a 3-run shot.
Man, just when you think the Mets are back into it, the Nationals just keep laying it on thick. And fireworks for some reason for the visiting team at New York. But...
no, those are ballistic weapons being shot off in the streets of Queens.
Gotcha. Okay, well-timed ballistic weapons.
Yeah. Well, we only see them when our view looks up to the stands for the home runs. They're happening throughout the game.
Is that what that sound is? I was wondering.
Yeah, yeah. You thought it may have been auto repair shops. That's really just a street war going on down here in Queens.
Gotcha. It's such a nice, it's a nice soundtrack to the game. It really is.
Yes. Atmosphere in the stadium, though, is always sweet. Everyone's smiling. Everyone's happy.
Yes, I believe Billy Crystal made it in. Wearing a Yankees cap, but he's Billy Crystal.
Letting him get away with it are these wonderful Mets fans.
Strasburg throwing it in there, 97, and that was a great play by Zimmerman there at first. Definitely a change of pace from Strasburg's 55.
Yes, and that the 31 changeup will look quite different than the 97s thrown in there by Scherzer. So that's why you put the muscle in here in the late game when you are nursing a narrow 7-run lead.
Tonight's game, you are nursing a narrow 7-run lead. Listen, Granderson, with the first strikeout of the game, strikes out a ball in the dirt.
Wow. Maybe they should have had Scherzer start this game. What do you think?
Again, that's why I kind of question him using him as a reliever. You want to save him for starting. But he's locking him down. The Mets aren't doing anything offensively. That was a nice play there by the third baseman.
Yeah. Parnell working his way right on through the Washington Nationals lineup.
Bobby Parnell.
He is the last pitcher on the roster tonight, so he's going to take things the distance no matter what happens here in New York.
Absolutely. Bobby Parnell is a brother of former SNL member Chris Parnell. So, little tidbit.
Interesting bit of trivia. Here's Ugla. He's trying to see if he can extend this a little bit, and he swings and misses on a ball in the dirt.
Oh, and the ball just fouled on the left field line.
In danger of our second strikeout of the game.
You know he's one for it. No, and the strikeout on a 71-mile-an-hour slider.
Look at that. All right, well, bottom of the ninth, down 7. What can the Mets do? Flores to start things off.
A high fly ball to Harper in right field, and Harper is under it for the first out of the inning, and it looks like they're going to move. They're going to pitch hit to Kirk Newlands. Young outfielder having a nice start to the season there. And a high pop fly. We'll see who calls for it. Looks like Ugla's underneath it. And that's the second out of the inning, though. Mets down to the last out there, Corey. And they're keeping...
Scherzer backed up there just to make sure.
Odd they kept the pitcher in. Probably Parnell. I mean, I guess, yeah, if they come back and win, they have no other pitchers. But he gets a base hit first.
That's right. Parnell, their last pitcher. I'm sure you have to do that.
Yeah.
Or unless they're ready to put one of their position players in to pitch the extras.
Not out of the realm of possibility.
Parnell, he avoids the ball. He just barely jumps over that bouncer going out into the outfield. Keeps the game alive for the Mets.
Let's keep the game alive for the Mets here. And Kadire up. Let's see what he can do. Oh, it's a long, deep drive. Let's see if it stays fair. And just foul low.
Dyer also critically watched a couple of balls go by, which has been a rare sight tonight.
Absolutely, but there's a base hit down the right field line, and that's going to score 1 run. Now we have runners at first and third. That's good hustle there by Parnell, the pitcher, scoring all the way from second.
And I think smart to settle for just 1. When you need this many runs, you really can't take chances getting thrown out when you need 6 more runs. Oh, and the line out ends the game.
Nice effort there by the Nationals. Let's say they outscored the Mets here in a barn burner.
Yes, total game time, 23 minutes to play a full 9 innings here in New York tonight with a score of 18-12. A lot of broken statistics here tonight from Sticky Bleachers. So that is our prediction of the Sunday night Washington Mets game. Let's see how close we got with 25 hits for Washington, 21 hits for New York. 2 errors for New York and 1 for Washington. Let's see how close our numbers get. I am Cory from Sticky Bleachers. You can check us out at Twitter. We are Sticky Bleachers on Twitter, where we are tweeting our updates and things that are happening, things we like, things we see throughout the week. I am Cory signing off this week.
I am Bobby. We'll see you next time.